It happens in a flash. You walk into a room, spot a stranger, and, before a word is spoken, your mind has already decided what to think. This isn't a slow, rational process, it's instant, automatic, and powerful. We like to believe we're logical, but our brains are making judgments before we even realize it. That first impression isn't trivial. It shapes everything that follows. Whether it's a job interview, a first date, or a chance meeting, that split-second verdict can open doors or slam them shut. Think back, when you last met someone new, did you consciously decide if you liked them, or did you just feel it? That's the world of first impressions. Fast, intuitive, and often invisible to us. Researchers have found we start forming opinions within 100 milliseconds of seeing a face, faster than a blink. In that instant, we judge trustworthiness, competence, even aggressiveness. It's a testament to our brain's efficiency, making sense of the world with minimal information. This isn't a flaw, it's a feature that's helped us survive for millennia. But to understand why, we need to look back, way back. Picture yourself on the ancient plains, not in a modern office. Every stranger could be a friend or a threat. There's no time for debate. Hesitation could be fatal. Our brains evolved to make snap judgments, safe or dangerous, ally or enemy. This primal skill is still with us, hardwired into our thinking. When you meet someone new, your brain instantly scans for clues. Friend or foe. These instincts once kept us alive, but in today's complex world they can misfire. The same quick judgments that protected us can now lead us astray. Our social world is more nuanced than ever, but our brains are still playing by ancient rules. That's why first impressions feel so instinctual, and why they're not always right. This rapid judgment has a name: thin slicing. It's our brain's ability to draw big conclusions from tiny slices of experience, a glance, a gesture, a tone of voice. We process faces, posture, and voice in seconds, synthesizing them into a single impression. Our unconscious mind is a pattern-matching machine, drawing on a lifetime of social experience. We don't need a checklist, we just know. Thin slicing is holistic and fast, focusing on what matters and filtering out the noise. A confident stance, a nervous fidget, our brains spot these instantly. This process is efficient, but it's also risky. We jump to conclusions based on limited data. Sometimes those conclusions are spot on. Other times, they're way off. Thin slicing gives us a quick first draft of who someone is, but it's just that, a draft, not the final story. Our minds are brilliant at reading people, but they're not infallible. That's the power, and the peril of knowing without knowing. Science backs this up. In one study, students watched silent, 2-second clips of professors and rated them. Their snap judgments matched the opinions of students who spent a whole semester in class. Another study, people picked the more competent face from political candidates' photos. Those faces won real elections 70% of the time. Our brains are constantly making quick, unconscious inferences that shape our choices. We often feel before we think, the explanation comes after. These studies reveal our inner computer always running, always judging, often without us realizing. Our snap judgments can be eerily accurate or wildly misleading. The feeling comes first, the reason follows, if at all. That's the hidden power of our first impressions. First impressions aren't just fast, they're holistic. One trait can color everything else. This is the halo effect. If someone seems attractive or confident, we assume they're smart, kind, trustworthy. The opposite is true too. A single negative trait can cast a shadow, known as the horns effect. Our brains use these shortcuts to simplify complex judgments. We're often unaware that one quality is shaping our entire view. Even our mood or the environment can influence which trait stands out. A good mood, you see halos; stressed, you see horns. Our judgments are a mix of who they are and who we are in that moment. One trait can define the whole story for better or worse. Once formed, first impressions are stubborn. Our brains cling to that initial judgment, filtering new information to fit what we already believe. Confirmation bias. If you think someone's competent, you notice their successes and excuse their mistakes. If your first impression is negative, every misstep confirms your view. Changing someone's mind takes overwhelming evidence because our brains want to be right. This shortcut makes life easier, but it can trap people in unfair labels. Our minds defend first impressions fiercely, even when they're wrong. That's why it's so hard to change someone's mind after the first meeting. Understanding first impressions gives you power. You can be intentional about the signals you send: posture, tone, eye contact. It also makes you more empathetic and cautious in judging others. Knowing your brain's biases helps you question snap judgments. Don't try to eliminate your gut reactions, Just balance them with reason. A first impression is a starting point, not the final word. Use it, but don't be blinded by it. Our ancient instincts shape our modern lives for better and worse. By understanding them, we can present ourselves better and see others more clearly. In that balance lies real wisdom.